Test. Hey, so just real quick, we're going to let the general admission in just a minute. There's not a lot of people out there, but we actually have quite a few extra seats in here. So if you could just kind of squeeze in, let people in, things like that, then we can try to accommodate everyone that's come out to watch our graduates tonight. So in about 2 minutes, we'll let them in, and then we'll start sharply at 7 o'clock. So thank you. We're going to ask everyone to find seats. If you're saving seats, we're going to get started here in just a minute, so please allow people to come in and sit down. All of you on the back wall, I'm going to ask that you find a seat. If you can't find a seat, then I'm going to ask that you go into the overflow, which will be in the gym. It's being broadcast in there. Our graduates come in and line up along the back, so we just need everyone in a seat. Thank you.
Will the audience please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Been their favorite memory. However, here is what I do know about my class. Walking into high school, we were labeled the trouble grade. I don't really know why, though. I had my head in a book. Trouble meaning loud, rebellious, often unfocused, and unmotivated. In fact, we were so bad that our principal, go Mr. Richardson, sat us down and explained the facts to us. The main message being that we had to get our act together. And here's what we did. We got here. You might say that's not fair. We were a part of so many different things. Trophies were won, cast lists were made, and volunteer hours were racked up. But that's what everyone else sees. That's what the community sees. Here's what everyone forgets. Everyone forgets the fact that projects needed to be finished first, grades needed to be brought up and checked, and double-checked, and triple-checked. Late work was turned in, very late work was turned in, which our very patient teachers graded. That's not to mention the tests we studied for, or the tests we didn't study for. And we did all of that while we had our own obstacles and heartaches. While school might not have been what we wanted to focus on, our aspirations were not always in classwork. Our dreams were not about test questions, and our greatest memories were probably not about that one class project. I mean, mine is, but we're talking sane people here. As it goes, a sane person's goals, quite sadly for teachers, don't always align with the curriculum. We each have our own goals that got us here. Because of those goals, our class rose away from its label of trouble, and we became quieter, slightly less rebellious, with our own focuses and our own motivations. We became individuals, friends, and teammates, all the while, sometimes unsuccessfully, juggling schoolwork with what we wanted to do. With what we wanted to do. We are here because of our focus and our drive. Because of those, we got here. Despite all obstacles, we are here. What are we going to do after this? I don't know. I learned that here, that it's okay not to know something. It means we have a chance to find out. I did not get the opportunity to learn a lot about my classmates, but I know this. Even if we don't know where we're going after this, that is okay. We create ourselves through the journey. With the push to find where we're going, it's often forgotten that it's okay to smell the roses. Because with our determination, it's no question that we'll reach our destination. Thank you.
As a graduating class of 2019, a fitting quote for this moment in our lives would be, "Don't forget where you came from, but never lose sight of where you are going." As different as each of our individual backgrounds and stories may be, each member of our graduating class shares one thing in common. After tonight, we will all be Millard High School graduates. Some here have been together since preschool, others are a little newer to the crowd. Regardless of which of these groups you fit into, we all have shared experiences here that have influenced who we are and who we are about to become. I remember first walking into this school as a freshman with high hopes and big dreams, ready to start my own high school musical. Needless to say, my expectations were slightly off, but I was still beginning one of the biggest adventures of my life so far. I was able to get involved and try new things and decide who I wanted to be for the next 4 years of my life. I definitely had lots to learn, though. I had a lot to figure out. After a season full of getting stuffed and blocked, I learned I wasn't much of a basketball player, believe it or not. I also learned what it was like to spend hours studying and doing homework and still be completely lost in a class. I guess I'm not much of a chemist either. But the point is, I was able to find my way through high school. I found activities and teams that I loved to be a part of and classes that interested me. I met people and made friendships that I'll always cherish. I'm sure all of us have gone through similar experiences. We've all made our own paths for ourselves and excelled in our individual talents and interests. We've worked hard and played hard together and made some unforgettable memories. Now the time has come to start our next big adventure. Sadly, as we all go our separate ways, this is one many of us won't make together. Some say high school is the best 4 years of our lives. While I hope that that isn't true, I hope we all have bigger and better things in store for us. This is a time in our lives we'll never be able to come back to. We'll never be students at Millard High School again. As we move on and see where life takes us next, I hope we never forget all the memories made, all the friendships we built, and all the people who helped and encouraged us along the way. We've come a long way from that rough group of middle school kids that no one really expected much from. With the help of teachers, faculty, coaches, and parents, we've accomplished things and excelled in ways our community and school can be proud of. As our very own Graydon Worley would say, seniors are better. Now it's time to see where our futures will take us and if this world is ready for what we're going to put out into it. Here's to the class of 2019.
It's time to say goodbye, but I think goodbyes are sad, so I'd much rather say hello to a new adventure.
As we say goodbye to teachers, friends, and classmates, We dream of a future that is unknown. Dreams are but a wish unless action is taken. We must envision our future and make plans to build what we desire. This is what builds our success. To have success, you must have 7 things.
The first one is a sense of direction. Without this, you are going nowhere. So have a goal in mind as you approach the next stage of life. Explore your options and see what lies ahead. It's okay to change your direction later on. What matters is moving forwards.
The second is understanding. We need to understand what is happening around us and how we can use this knowledge to our advantage. If we understand something, we can use it to grow. Never be afraid to learn more about the world and the people around you.
The third one is courage. Courage is defined as the ability to do something that frightens you. Courage can be the most difficult one to find. But when we find courage, we are unstoppable in the face of fear.
Number 4 is charity. Some of us wouldn't be here right now without some charity. So make sure you give back to the community and to those who are less fortunate. By practicing charity, we grow into kinder people.
5 is esteem. With esteem, I mean self-esteem. You are your number 1 cheerleader. You should always put yourself first.
6 is self-confidence. You should be a confident, amazing person, as each and every single one of you are unique, and you should be proud of this. Be confident in yourself. Although there are lots of people cheering you on, there will also be those trying to bring you down. You need to carry the confidence to be who you want to be, even when others try to tell you otherwise.
And finally, number 7 is self-acceptance. This is the hardest but the most rewarding, and is why we saved it for last. You will never be perfect, and that's okay. You should accept yourself as the way you are.
With these 7 things, we spell success. And with these, you can be successful in your life's adventure.
Now high school has reached its end, and with these final steps of our childhood, we face change. Change is said to be the hardest, but I choose to see it as an adventure. So this year, as you face your new adventures, I ask you to be successful in your endeavors.
Congratulations, class of 2019. We made it.
Thank you.
To all the teachers who taught us the most, leaders who created knowledge coast to coast. Also, our science classes were always legit, and Hattie, who was full of smiles.
Mrs. Fulmer, who taught us Shakespeare.
Then on to Louder, whose assignments made us quake with fear.
Teeples with his bald head.
And the lunch ladies, who always kept us fed.
Tarbet, always working hard to put on the plays.
And Steve, who's trying to live up to his glory days.
Mrs. Lawhorn, teaching us how to cook.
And Barris, encouraging us to read a book.
Grow spec, grow spec, grow spec. And Coach Hunter as the biggest redneck.
Mrs. Hare, who keeps Millard from being a wreck.
And the helpful aides keeping the kids in check.
Coach Turner and Coach Sheriff, who help us get swole.
And Mrs. Kill, always keeping up with the bankroll.
Mrs. Bliss, helping us get to college.
While Spenlove teaches us the law to acknowledge.
To the people who taught us when the regulars were gone.
And Nick, who always kept up on the lawn.
The janitors who kept our school clean and tidy.
And the bus drivers whose driving skills are mighty.
Then on to woodshop, wherein you will find Coach Moat.
But Patty will always be the goat.
While Coach Myers shops at Baby Gap.
Mrs. Myers leads us away from life's mishaps.
Coach B with all the frogs and pigs to dissect.
And Mrs. Coyle, who makes sure the art is perfect.
Mrs. Moore keeps kids' grades afloat.
And Brother Rass and Sister Swallow, religion they promote.
Mrs. Red Door helps those in trouble.
And Janelle makes our college classes less awful.
Jamie keeps the school running.
And Dearden puts up with all the whining.
But the people that have helped most of all
are the ones who raised us since we were small.
They taught us our ABCs.
Then how to say please.
So now we must pay our dues.
And say our thank yous.
Our parents and teachers have truly taught us and supported us throughout our years at Millard High.
They have helped us grow, seen us at our worst and our best, and provided us with all the tools we need for success.
Thank you for all you have done for us in this chapter of our lives, but all we have to say now is
hashtag on to the next one.
Testing.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in you being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest. May you catch your breath. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. And may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you've got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. And may you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions, though immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. May you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. And may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you've got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. All you can imagine, oh. No matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, go, go. Raise your glasses. Go, go, go. You can have it all. I toast you. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you've got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. Here's to you always making me laugh. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all.
We are the class of 2019. We are a special class. We came to Millard High in August 2015.
A lot of our parents and grandparents went to this high school, and our Eagle roots run deep.
We started out as chipmunks at Fillmore Elementary. We learned our ABCs and how to add, subtract, and later how to multiply and divide.
We danced our little hearts out in the end-of-the-year programs. By 4th grade, we were ready to move across the street.
Becoming Mustangs at the middle school brought new challenges and opportunities, a new lunch, lockers, and 8 class periods.
We all looked forward to the dances in the gym. However, when it came around, most of us were too shy to ask for a dance.
The smell of Axe leaked out of the boys' locker room after PE. If one walked in the locker room while we were in there, it would have seemed like a war zone. The girls were always angels, of course.
Mr. Anderson's room was quite a blast. We sure do have a lot of stories out of that room. Kickball and softball tournaments with Mr. D was always fun.
No one can forget the kendama phase that we experienced as 8th graders. Graduation came around, and we did cry a lot.
We loved middle school, and high school seemed scary, but we were ready to become Millard Eagles.
New teachers and lockers in a new lunchroom were cool. We were excited to do sports in other clubs, too.
Freshman year was coming soon to an end. We were excited to no longer be bottom feeders.
Sophomore year was here, and what a big one it was. Driver's licenses and Sweet 16. What a year for us.
Juniors were cooler until it was time for the ACT. Junior prom was all it made out to be.
Senior year came too fast, and senioritis sure did kick our fannies.
We love Millard High School, and we will never forget her. We made lots of memories and friends.
Sports and clubs made it the best.
Our football team had 4 seniors on the O-line. Dylan, Callan, Bridger, and Allen paved the way. They fought hard in the semifinals, but they came short.
Girls soccer scored many goals. Linda, Megan, Caitlin, and Cammie. These 4 seniors sure made us proud.
Our cross-country team is always fast. Girls took state and boys took second. Cammie, Amy, Caitlin, Violet, Jaron, Dane, Braden, and Alex sure did help lead to this finish.
Volleyball dominated out on the court. Brindley, Caitlin, and Michaela took charge on and off the court.
Boys golf had a great finish. Jaden and Cohen were great.
Girls tennis was strong. Eileen, Rose, Emily, and Kalina shined to the last day.
Boys basketball was fun to watch, especially after the Kanab game and them getting to shave Coach B. The 2 seniors were honestly the best. Hayes, the all-star, and Dylan, the rebounding machine, made a great team.
Girls basketball was equally fun. The returning state champs couldn't be beat. With Emily as manager to keep them straight, they finished 5th, and that was good. Megan broke a couple ankles doing it too.
Swim team, wow. Boys and girls equally good, but one stood out, and that was Drew. She was so fast, broke records left and right. Emery, Brindley, McKenna, Jaron, and Braden, the other seniors, followed her lead.
If you know anything about this school, you will know that our wrestling program is one of the best in the state. They proved that this year, bringing home the state trophy, with 3 seniors being individual state champs, Van, Callan, and Hayden. They had an incredible year.
Time flies when spring sports come around. Softball represented us well. Brindley, Michaela, and Megan hit dingers all day.
Baseball had quite a season. Jaden, Hayes, and Dylan made it great.
Boys soccer had one heck of a year, and they fought right up to the very end. The first Millard team to ever beat Waterford and fell just short in the semifinals. This was due to 6 great seniors: Aaron, Mario, Alec, Braxton, Chris, and Alex.
Not enough can be said about our track team. They are so fast. With the boys taking first and the girls taking second, the seniors proved that they are the best. Dane, Grady, Alex, Jaron, Duncan, Braden, Brindley, Caitlin, and Amy. I'll take them any day.
2 seniors cheered us on at every game and kept the crowd pumped up whether we win or lose. Grace and Kenzie are senior cheerleaders.
Our sports teams are great, but that's not all that is offered. Bands and clubs are part of Millard too.
Chorus sounds like angels. McKenna, Emery, Emma, Sydney, Chase, and Cohen are right in tune.
Band play their instruments so well. Chase, Cohen, Sydney, McKenna played at every game, and the concerts were great.
Drama put on some great acts, and Annie was a great play. Seniors Rose, Violet, Maggie, Emery, Cohen, and Chase shined up on stage.
The FFA has always been fun. 14 seniors received their state degree.
FCC LA did lots of competitions. Seniors Drew, Brindley, Ammon, and Lily made a successful year.
Many of us were part of the National Honor Society.
There are some seniors we can't forget to mention. Brandon has made his mark in the school. He managed football and basketball. He made sure everyone knew that BYU was better.
We can't forget Ammon and all his stories he tells, and he put us all in jail at one point or another.
If you ever ate at the lunchroom, you couldn't miss Tyler Watson's Sky serving up a dish.
If you were ever so lucky to be in school suspension, you probably saw McKinley in there. It is called the Georgia Institute of Higher Education for a reason.
The class of 2019 is a special one indeed. We made lots of memories throughout our years.
We probably gave some teachers some headaches too.
I'm not worried about this class.
We are going to do great things.
Why?
Because we are the class of 2019.
What a class. I can still remember you guys in 7th and 8th grade. I can still remember that conversation that the principal had with you at the time. And you guys have rose above it. So 3 weeks ago, our counselor came in and said, hey, we got 16 kids that I'm worried about with graduation. And I thought, oh my gosh, we've got a problem here. About 5 days ago, she said, hey, we're down to 3. And now we've got everyone here. So I want to say thanks to all the teachers out there who made lots of phone calls, lots of conversations with these students, and got them on track to graduate. I want to say thanks to you. So. We had lots of support staff that helped out as well. Parents, I want to thank you. You checked grades, you did what you needed to do, and we have a lot of people up here who are successful because of you, and we appreciate you. Students, you're talented, both athletically and academically. You've got a lot of talents, and I hope you'll follow those and make your dreams come true. I have a list of things that I was thinking about the other night in my office. It's not a comprehensive list, but it's a lot of things that I remember throughout the year. The National Honor Society trips, they were fun. College Application Week, Homecoming and the Fire Rally, Eagle TV, the Veterans Day Assembly, Fall Sports, and girls taking state and cross country, winter sports, and of course our wrestling team taking state, Christmas movie night, dances, the honor choir, Sterling Scholars. We had our Sterling Scholar competition. Many different college courses that were offered here at the school that our seniors took. The musical Annie was a hit this year. We had math competitions. We had our spring sports. And of course, our boys took state at track. We had Lagoon Day. And this year was an amazing year for Millard High Athletics, and these guys had a lot to do with that. We had 7 region championships, 3 second-place state championships, and 3 total state championships. MHS has actually been nominated for a finalist for the Mid-Utah Sports School of the Year, and I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's a lot due to you guys, and I appreciate that. What an incredible athletic year, and also academics. You guys have been incredible. Last week we had our Student Senior Awards Night, and I want all the people who got some kind of award, some kind of academic award, or some kind of scholarship to stand up right now. In total, these students have acquired $579,000 worth of scholarships and total help for their financial situations when they go to college. Thank you. Thanks for all your hard work. This is only the beginning for where you will go. Don't let a label, a person, or any other obstacle stop you from becoming what you want to become. When you begin to think that something is too hard, step up and fight your way through the situation. The difference between those who succeed in life and those who just kind of float through life are those who are willing to fight. So that's my challenge to you. Fight through. If somebody tells you that you can't do something, prove them wrong. Superintendent Styler and members of the Board of Education, the faculty and administration of Millard High School certify that the graduating class of 2019 has met all the requirements set forth by the state of Utah for a high school diploma. Superintendent Styler, I recommend them to you.
Honored graduates, it is my honor and my pleasure to represent the Millard School District Board of Education in accepting the recommendation of Principal Dearden and the faculty of Millard High School. And so, in accordance with the high school graduation requirements of the state of Utah and those of the Millard School District Board of Education, I confer upon each of you a high school diploma with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I commend you for achieving this great goal. It will follow you wherever you go, and it will make a difference in your lives that will open doors to you that can take you anywhere you wish to go. Your lives to this point have been like a very straight road without many on-ramps or off-ramps. It's pretty well decided how you get to this point in life. Now you come to the first great paved intersection. And from there, the roads that you choose will lead you to more and more wonderful intersections and choices that will take you to anywhere you want to go in this world. It'll eventually carry you to some destination which will define you as a person. Your hard work and your diligence, as well as that of your teachers and parents, have brought you to this point. So here at this intersection, we take a moment to pause and reflect on the trip so far, which has been fun and memorable. It has been a great deal of fun watching you and seeing you grow and seeing you accomplish the things that you have done. While we pause to reflect, it's also too important to remember that the greatest part of this trip, the part that will define you, lies just ahead. You may now use the tools that you've accumulated to select the path that you want to follow. The choices that you make in this moment, as well as in those subsequent decisions, whether pertaining to the way that we deal with our relationships, the time and effort we choose to invest in the journey that's ahead of you, the level of service that you provide along the way, and or your commitment toward reaching a specific destination may lead you to experience very different journeys than those that you originally expected. You have a great class. You've made great contributions to this school and to this community, and your choices, moment by moment, have led you to this spot. Now, with this high school diploma and the knowledge it represents, the path is yours to choose. As you follow your path, I challenge you to make a difference in the world. Make a contribution that will make this long road easier for others. Every future is determined one moment at a time. Make good choices about how you spend your moments. Those moments will join together to form either the life that you have dreamed of or the life that you're left with. I wish you the very best as you turn these choices into your reality and as you proudly represent this great Millard High School, of which each of you are now graduates. Congratulations.
Do I start with you?
Samantha Kirby, daughter of Toby Wolf and Edward Kirby.
Melissa Martinez, daughter of Autumn Martinez and Jesus Martinez.
Tyler Watts, son of Robert and Katrina Walker.
Wesley Dixon, son of Jason and Renee Dixon.
David Garcia, son of Martin and Fabolio Garcia.
Chris Garcia, son of Jose Garcia and Paco and Maria Alcala.
Devin Hogan, son of Matthew Hogan.
Carlos Martinez, son of Ricardo and Lorena Martinez.
Caitlin Thompson, daughter of Trent and Kari Thompson.
Wyatt Whitaker, son of Ben and Rachel Whitaker.
Ammon Thompson, son of Bill Thompson and the late Kathy Thompson.
Stephanie Thomas, daughter of Danny and Sandy Thomas.
McKinley George, son of Gail and Michelle George.
Ramon Candia, son of Jose Roman and Alma Candia.
Grace Jenkins, daughter of Scott and Amy Jenkins.
Zach Prowse, son of Greg and Josette Prowse.
Skylar Kelsch, son of Dell and Susie Kelsch.
Liliana Trossett, daughter of Todd and Polly Trossett.
Graydon Worley, son of Robert and Heidi Worley. I love it.
Callan Whitaker, son of Bryce and Cindy Whitaker.
Magdalena Nieves, daughter of Juan and Jime Nieves.
Aaron Trejo, son of Marve and Delia Trejo.
Alan Hernandez, son of Adam and Blanca Hernandez.
Ruby Enriquez, daughter of Abraham and Lucretia Enriquez.
Duncan Herbst, son of Richard and Kimberly Herbst.
McKady Thatcher, daughter of Robert and Misty Thatcher.
Drew Roper, daughter of Greg and Susan Roper.
Sky Blad, son of Chris and Melanie Blad.
Marin Robison, daughter of Doug and Kelly Robison.
Grady Warren, son of Richard and Brittany Warren.
Hayes Monroe, son of Andy and Tawny Monroe.
Caitlin Robinson, daughter of Scott and Nancy Robinson.
Kalina Vang, daughter of Ya Yang and Mi Ling.
Alec Garcia, son of Salvador and Alicia Garcia.
Isaac Remkes, son of David and Holly Remkes.
Colt Miller, son of Lee and Beth Miller.
Chase Sylvester, son of Jesse Sylvester.
Brennan Starley, son of Dustin and Alicia Starley. Mario Cannon, son of Leopoldo and Tabitha Zavala. Cohen Davies, son of Jason and April Davies. Megan Wade, daughter of Brian and Cherie Wade. Jaden Cranny, son of Josh and Tressa Cranny. Michaela Lunsford, daughter of Justin and Ginny Teeples and Jay and Christy Lunsford. Brinley Gary, daughter of Bonnie Gary and Jeff and Andrea Gary. Spencer Sorensen, son of Mike and Mandy Sorensen. Caitlin Robison, daughter of Jim and Dee Robison. Hayden Anderson, son of Sean and Melissa Anderson. McKenna Larson, daughter of Eugene and Michelle Larson.
Emma Kamarick, daughter of Jason and Jessica Kamarick.
Sydney Mansfield, daughter of Kevin and Jody Mansfield.
Emily Squire, daughter of Scott and Lisa Squire.
Eileen Ravelis, daughter of Jaime and Maria Ravelis.
Lorena Gonzalez, daughter of Antumio and Belina Gonzalez.
Crystal Vang, daughter of Jer Vang and Pang Lee.
Brinley Lowe, daughter of Kurt and Brooke Lowe.
Talia Pardo, daughter of Claudio and Jaylene Pardo.
Braden Johnson, son of Bevan and Jackie Johnson.
Emery Gross, daughter of Craig and Becky Gross.
Dylan Lund, son of David and Laurie Lund. Alex Wall, son of Lynn and Sylvia Wall. Brinley Stevens, daughter of Travis and Sheila Stevens. Savannah Monroe, daughter of Terry and Kathy Monroe. Mackenzie Aurelian, daughter of John Aurelian and Lynn Fuller. Bridger Fulmer, son of Burke and Elise Fulmer. Wyatt Taylor, son of Travis and Sharon Taylor. Gracie Brunson, daughter of Rustin and Wendy Brunson. McKady Clarkson, daughter of Noel and Tina Clarkson. Dane Stewart, son of Shane and Bonnie Stewart. Linda Carter, daughter of Rick and Patty Carter.
Braxton Robbins, son of Brendan and Amber Robbins.
Rose Miller, daughter of Lee and Beth Miller.
Camille Beckstrand, daughter of Richard and Sherry K. Beckstrand.
Margaret Sylvester, daughter of Jared and Christine Sylvester.
Jaron Camp, son of Carl and Christine Camp.
Amy Davenport, daughter of Burke and Jenny Davenport.
Violet Miller, daughter of Lee and Beth Miller.
Parents and family members, you're welcome to take pictures out in the hallway, meet with the other graduates, and enjoy this night. Thank you.